Yo, what is going on, guys? We're back at it. DSFC Champions League match day two of the qualifiers. So we got four fighters advancing last night. We got four more advancing tonight. So before we get into that, man, today I only have my boy Jordan with me. What's going on, Jordan?
What's good? How we tracking?
Back at it, bro. Back at it. Last time we got some nice, decent little surprises. I think Club, a lot of people had him winning, but just the fact that he went out there, with all the pressure, it was 1-1, but he pulled through, and then overall we had some great fights yesterday. Hopefully, we can have the same tonight. But Jordan, we're fighting, brother.
I am.
So you got Callum coming up, man. It was so both of you guys. This is your second scheduled fight, but this is gonna be the first one that actually happens. So
Yeah, he was the first guy who actually wanted to fight me.
yeah,
Hey,
so
all
after
respect
that,
towards him. Good luck to him.
yeah, nah, bro, him and Hugs, bro. So you weren't in the league when Callum and Hughes was like really popping. So Callum and Hughes, I don't know if they're brothers, but they're like really close friends. So both from Liverpool. Um, They used to run shit, bro. Like both of them, they used to like one was a featherweight, the other one was a middleweight, and used to run shit, bro. At one point, I believe Callum gave Faryar, who is one of the goats, his hardest
Hmm.
fight. So Callum's up there.
Yeah, for sure.
Um, but then we can't forget the Oath fight.
Yeah,
But
one punch wonder.
And then in the second fight, we got Buck versus Draco. Personally, bro, that's an insane fight to me. I think so. These guys are familiar with each other within the Champions League. So these guys were actually in the same group last
Dang.
Champions League, and they fought twice. And it was surprisingly 1-1.
Yeah, they're both good
Now,
fighters. They're both really good at the game.
yeah, they were both good at the game. Now, I will have to say Draco's win over Buck, I believe, was due to a DNF. He didn't show.
Uh,
But hey, he still got it, bro. It's
yeah,
on the record, bro. After that, we got Our versus Move. Now, this is the one fight that a lot of people are probably looking at it, and this is probably like the most lopsided odds as well between all of the qualifiers. Is because people know what the weakness of Mublik is. He can't really grapple, and we know where Our excels at. And
yeah. But
then,
ours is a good stand-up guy himself too.
do you think he's gonna keep it on the feet just so to prove a point, or do you think he's gonna go
I
for
think
it?
he's gonna keep it on feet until, maybe like the Randall fight. He's getting pieced up a little bit, and then let's just take it to the wheelhouse.
Yeah, no, no, definitely no. Hour, I feel like he has something to prove here. Like, I feel like he's the type of fighter, like, he knows people are expecting him to just come out here and wrestle, and he's gonna come out and do the opposite thing. So hopefully he
Yeah,
proves it wrong. Um, Then to wrap up the night, we got Hughes versus Kai. Another fight that a lot of people think it's kind of one-sided. Hughes is, at one point was number one contender for a long time. Never got to the belt, but he was never below top five. He was always up there. Kai, we know who Kai is. He struggled against a lot of people, but he also has success a lot against a lot of people. But a lot of times, now that when you think of Kai, unfortunately, there's one thing that comes to mind, bro, and it's
yeah. It's
those
like 17
17.
seconds.
So, hopefully he can get that sour taste out of everybody's eyes. But yeah, I get it without anything, further to do. Let's get to it. First fight. Oh yeah. We have Callum versus Jordan, man. So like I said, Callum, legend of the game. Jordan, still relatively new to the league, compared to a lot of people. But yeah. So I don't want to do this by myself for too long. So let's just get to it. Let's see. Let's see. Best out of three. Oh, that potato quality. Hold on. Let's fix that. Immediately Jordan coming out with some volume. Using Steve Garcia. So I don't know. Call me a casual, and I might be a casual just because I've been into, kind of fading away from MMA. But I have never seen this guy fight in my life. So I just throw that out there. I don't know if that makes me a casual or not. Oh, yo, yo, round one, bro. That's the fastest finish. Bro, that's the fastest finish in all of the qualifiers. Holy shit. Bro, that's what we need in the Champions League, man. Like a lot of people forget, bro. This is what the Champions League is about, bro. Holy shit. Holy shit, bro. Leon versus JDM on this one. Bro, Callum cannot go out like this. He might. We've never seen Callum wrestle, but it gets to a point. Oh, those uppercuts are. Oh, nice. Yeah, he's not gonna take it to the ground, but you can just kind of tell that Jordan's kind of like one step ahead. Ooh, oh, I was slow safe. Oh, 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 Callum. Oh, I wonder how long supposed to last. So sort of God, some of them last longer than others on my trip. But Jordan's just one step ahead the entire fight, honestly. Callum not looking like he used to. Still a threat though. See those stats. Yeah. Damn. At least they made it to the second though. Nice little pressure from Callum. Low save from Jordan. Boom. Oh, no way. Bro, you see make sense do this? But they just finish each other the same way. Oh, holy shit. 1-1. 1-1. You love to see it though. This is an amazing start of the night. 1-1. And I believe, yeah, Jordan gets to pick the third weight class just because his was a little bit quicker. Not by much. Probably like a minute in, maybe a minute or two in game, but he gets to pick the third weight class. Bantamweight? And now you can really go Mally. Oh, nice that kick. Tell him. So no wrestling. Oh, drops him. No wrestling at all from both of these guys through two fights. Oh, nice striking from both of them. Nice combo from Jordan. Oh, that's close save on top of that. But Jordan got nice striking, man. Be telling people, man, he really could get far in the Champions League, especially with the type of group that he's in. Round two. Oh, ooh. Oh, shit. And he gets it. And he's in. Holy shit. Holy shit. Jordan is through to the Champions League. Oh,
He got it
Jordan.
done. Got it
Shit,
done.
bro. He had just Rocky too, bro. He
Yeah.
fucked.
Yeah, Calvin was a
Damn.
good fighter, man. He was good. Tough competition. He really understood me. At the first fight, I mean, that shit was rough for him. But then the second fight, I mean, I still got my striking down, but I just never found the flow, you know?
And even then, you still look really good, bro. I'm not gonna lie. The second fight, bro, you looked like a fight that if you had lost, bro, well, you did lose, but like you look good still, bro. Like
Yeah.
you look like you were one step ahead. You look like if y'all fought like 10 out of 8 out of 10 times you'd win. Like you look really good, bro. The striking looked really good. I feel like you should
Thank
have
you.
tried to wrestle, like just like at least tried. Just because like on the feet, you could just show that he wasn't gonna make anything happen.
Yeah, I mean, it was a tough one. He was good. He was a good fighter, man. But I'm not here to wrestle.
All right, but congratulations, my boy. You're in
Thank
through
you.
the Champions League. Now we got the next fight. Pull it up real quick. We got Bug versus Draco, man. Bug versus Draco, like I said, both of these guys have, met each other in the past in the Champions League. Um, so both of them already have, experienced each other. This fight is different. Draco, it's a new game, so it's not like anybody has experience, but Draco is the guy with the most in-cage experience as far as DSFC wise. So he's expected, to at least, not go out how the odds say that he's gonna go out. Do you know any of these guys, Jordan?
Uh, the fighters are Buck and Draco.
Buck and Draco.
Draco, I've sparred him a few times. He kind of fights like a better version of me with the spins. You know, he likes to use the spins, use the distance, but Steve Garcia isn't really that type of fighter, so I don't really imagine that. And Buck, from what I remember, he was like almost a pure boxer. A lot of pressure, a lot of block break in. Um, I don't know. I think Draco should get it done, in my opinion.
Mm, mm, all right. Crazy quality.
Yeah, I'm quite surprised by the pick for Draco. Going someone, a boxer. In my opinion, I think Buck is a better overall boxer. No disrespect towards Draco, of course, but um, I don't know. I just think that's not really Draco's style to win the fight. I think he's like, for example, like an Israel Adesanya player.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. Like he's more like this is the type of fight that if they're in the pocket, Buck would should win it. But if they're in kickboxing distance, I feel like yeah, Draco would
Yeah,
have an advantage.
and like Steve Garcia is decent enough at distance, but he's more, a pressure fighter. Wants to be on the front foot, but right now Buck is just, taking the front foot, taking the
Yeah,
dance, leading the counters. I
very
mean,
aggressive.
yeah, 100%. But this is what you want in the Champions League. Stand on the feet.
Yeah, so getting used to that group stage format because a lot of people are going to struggle with that. Guarantee you a lot of high level player, a lot of the top eights are going to struggle with that. Oh, nice little combo there by Draco.
Yeah, and I don't know a lot about Draco's pocket boxing, but from what I've seen with Buck, I mean, I think he's more confident, going first and going third. Draco's going to want to counter, but I think Buck is really doing good from counter and his counter,
Yeah,
in that situation, and then counter.
Draco was one of the greatest Anthony Pettis players we had in DSFC. He loved to play with him.
Yeah, I don't think
Very
he's in
hard.
UFC 6, to my
He's
knowledge.
not?
I don't think so. Um,
Shit.
they
He was
might
never
add him
able to
as
get
like a
that Showtime
DLC.
kick.
I know. He always tried it though. I think if Draco wants to win this fight, I think he needs to stop trying to counter off the back foot and lead the dance. Ooh,
That's a buck round.
yeah. Um, I don't know. Draco looked good towards the end there. Caught him with that
Was
counter
was
and dropped him.
was Pitbull in UFC
Five.
5?
No, he was
Mm.
a new addition to the game. But I did want to
Okay.
say, you have not seen a Steve Garcia fight before.
Bro, I have to go to that one real quick. I haven't, bro.
Did you not watch the Diego Lopez fight?
Oh, that's who Diego Lopez knocked out?
Yeah.
Bro, I literally watched that fight with my buddies, bro. I didn't really, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I haven't been keeping up with UFC as much as I used to, bro. But I,
Yeah, he
I
was in the
watched that
main
fight with my
event.
buddies. Yeah, I watched
Yeah.
it. Oh my God. I remember that night too. I wasn't really focused on the card though. I thought it was kind of like a dead card, but I don't know. Like I said, it may be just because I lost my touch, bro. I don't even have the game, bro.
Yeah. I think you can get 10 free hours with the EA Play,
Yeah, I might try that.
which I think that's 5.99.
I think you get a month free trial too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I had like
But
a total of like 60 game hours in UFC 5, like overall. So it's
yeah.
not worth it for me to get it.
Yeah, Sips is a lot funner. I mean, Buck is just dominating on the front foot. See, I think Draco's gonna drop this fight, but I think he needs to reutilize the game plan here. I think he's not winning on the back foot, and going in round two, like for example, me going in round one and fight one, I felt confident, and then
Ooh,
holy shit, made him do a
he just
fucking
want punch
backflip.
some. He just wants to punch some, bro.
Yeah, I
Is this
think
Steve
I think
Garcia?
Draco needs to reset. He got enough fight time. Like for me, I was like, oh, I can counter this guy, and then in fight two, he was like, oh, he can counter my counter. I think Draco needs to realize, he needs to be the one putting on the pressure.
Which is hard for him to do because Draco is kind of those fighters, bro. He kind of thrives whenever he has opponents that are just rushing at him, bro. Like that's kind of
Yeah,
where he does best at. But with Buck, you're not gonna get that, man. Buck
no, you're
is
never
he's
gonna get
calculated.
that. See, but you have to be a good enough counter striker in pocket boxing to be able to beat a fighter like that. And from what I've seen with Draco, is he's good, but he's just getting outworked. And he's going roofie here, which I think is the smartest pick, and I think he really needs to utilize the range more in this fight. But if he doesn't, I mean, he could be sent to the losers bracket pretty quick.
I feel like Draco, like worst case scenario, I feel like he would do good in the losers bracket.
I feel like he would do good too. What, your fucking upload speed is too slow or what?
Nah, bro, you gotta edit all three clips.
Uh,
Fuck, I just posted a screenshot. Just posted a caption. He won.
I also did want to ask while this fight's taking place, how will DSFC change with the new utilization of AI?
Well, bro, so just because in the Champions League we have it's a different type of format. Like we don't have cards, so it's different.
Yeah.
I haven't thought about how I'm gonna, implement them into actual cards. It's gonna make life a lot simpler for me, for the team, of course, But yeah, I mean, it's better. I mean, honestly, like, tell me what you think about it. You're like, I'm the one who makes it, but you're like one of the people who like sees it. So, like, tell me, like, right now, you can clearly see that there's a lot more posts, a lot more activity, and like just one big theme, like in every post. But for you, bro, like in your eyes, how do you see it? Like, what do you think?
See, I think the use of AI and automation is good and necessity, and I think this is a type of format where you need the AIM format so you can, get more things out there about the league. You can get, better results. You can get better, quality images, and you have more time to put, investments into the league rather than spending all your time on Canva and making, the fight card where you just upload it, to an AI generator
I guess
generation
it
and
done.
it makes something for you. So I feel like
Yeah,
it's the time necessity and the quality. As long as the quality and output is good, I think it'll be a great addition.
there you go, bro. I'm with you 100%. I feel like, it gives you more time to spend on other things. And I mean, bro, I was looking at it too, but I can actually design a DSFC belt. I don't know, bro. I've always had the mindset that making a belt like a DSFC belt would just be corny, bro. I don't know, but I feel like the whole league is just corny, bro. I don't know. I feel like that's overdoing it. What do you think about that, bro? Should we have a DSFC belt and we just put it onto fighters?
Um, hmm, it's interesting. Uh, I would say go for it.
Hmm.
I would. Um, of course, I don't know how hard that is. With every single person. Maybe just some images. Like overlapping the fighter who they use, but I don't know. It would show that they're not the champion of the UFC. They're the champion of the UFC 6
DSFC, yeah.
online, DSFC.
Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah. Fuck it. We've done a lot worse things.
Yeah, that was close. I mean, uh, Draco was pretty much able to stifle the offensive pressure, and it was just kind of point five in here and there. Not a lot of action, but good round by Draco. Um, you know, he's able to stop Buck's forward pressure.
Buck is a
Yeah,
nasty fighter, man. The reason, like, well, people forget, man, he was put in one of the death groups of last year's Champions League. But Buck's genuinely one of the top players, man. He's one of the, in my opinion, top five Xbox players all time at DSFC. So definitely a really good player. But like we had touched this topic yesterday, it's a big difference between Xbox and PlayStation, you know?
for sure. But it does say at the top that Buck is on PlayStation. Is that true?
Yeah, no, no, no. Like his
Oh,
early career was in Xbox.
oh, okay, okay,
Yeah, now he has a PlayStation, and he's been on PlayStation for a while now.
okay. Yeah, he's a good fighter. I'd like to fight him one day. You know, yeah, I like his style. You know, he's counterable, but you know, he knows his style very well.
Yeah, bro. He had I believe he was in that time period, bro, where he was like peak Xbox, bro. Like we had some killers, bro. He had Liam, Ian, and we had some killers, bro. And like him and he was like right there, bro. This was at a time, but I'm talking about prime Oni time. Do you realize how long ago this was, bro?
Yeah, that was
Like
before
this
my
was
time,
yeah, man. But he was actually really good. But the thing about him, bro, he was good, but there was like bigger fish, you know? They were
for
just like
sure.
at a terrible time because even the Liam guy, he's in my opinion, he's the Xbox GOAT currently. So, it's Ian could also be like both Ian and Liam are in the GOAT conversation. And there was Buck, you know? So he was
Yeah,
like was clearly better than everybody else, but he never really got past Ian and Liam, you know? So he was just in a terrible timeline.
yeah, it's kind of like the Nasruddin Imavov of the UFC. You know, kind of forgotten about, but he's still there and getting good wins, but can't be the best.
Ooh, yo, this is a crazy animation.
Yeah, I would say round one was close enough where if either guy wins the third, they could possibly edge the fight. But with the way how the momentum is shifting, I think Buck could, you know, take over in the third round, especially with Draco's head health being so low.
Body shot is money, man. Damn. That's such a funny animation.
Yeah, he's just piling on the pressure. Gotta watch and not get countered, but you know, it's dominating right now.
That body shot.
Damn.
Holy fuck. Fuck
Yeah,
is
Draco
still
just
to
couldn't
the
get
Champions
started
League. Couldn't, man. He really couldn't. This looked like a very different Draco than what we're used to, man.
for sure. Yeah, Buck looked really good, man. His pressure looked
Yeah.
unbeatable. Kind of like a little Trenton, you know, nonstop pressure, landing good body shots.
Oh, bro, that would actually be, bro. They're in the same group.
Oh, that's gonna be a
Oh, they're
great
actually
fight.
in the same group, bro. Holy shit. Yeah, that's generally gonna be fucking cinema right there, bro.
Yeah, because it's like whoever can get the pressure going, and then you know someone gets the pressure going. How do you counter? You know, it's a clash of the same style, in my opinion.
Draco Holy Last Chance Tournament. Now we got our versus Mobluk, man. Let's see. Our versus Mobluk, man. As we can clearly see, these guys compared to everybody else that we've been seeing, this is probably the most Champions League fights combined between opponents in a fight we have this Champions League or at all. Both of these guys have playoff experience. Both of these men have gone past the group stage. Our had one of the craziest groups last season. So in last year's group stage, our was in a group that had three players who had so many points, bro. So the number one player with the most points in the group stage was in ours group. The number two player with the most points in the group stage was in ours group. And the fighter with the most points who didn't qualify was in ours group. So he was in a super stacked group. Regardless, he made it through. He qualified to the playoffs where he unfortunately had her in the very first playoff game. Ended up winning the entire thing. And same, just like our Muvluk got to the semifinals. And then, well, not to the semis. He got to the quarterfinals, but he unfortunately had to fight Nom, who ended up winning the Xbox Champions League tournament. So both of these guys lost against the best when it comes to the Champions League. And yeah, are you familiar with our bro? I feel like y'all talked before. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, Ours a great fighter, and I think people really overlook his striking. I think he can beat
100%,
most people in the feet and doesn't even have to wrestle, but he's such a good wrestler. He just does what he wants. But
definitely.
going process, I think, is a sign.
What is good? Under pain between these two. The third series of the night. We're halfway point.
Our is process, right?
Yeah. Mr. L. Wilson. Yeah, bro. So I put the names at the bottom, but unlike UFC 5, you can actually see the gamer tags through the
Yeah,
entire fight now. I was like, well, shit, at no point now. Unless I have like some crazy mm, game gamer tags, like these. Gamer tags, what the hell? Gamer tags.
yeah.
Or it's great he hasn't actually shot a takedown. I would have expected a takedown by now.
I think ours out here prove a point. Like I said, his striking's super clean, and he don't have to wrestle.
And we're seeing another Xbox versus PlayStation matchup as well. That's crazy, bro. It took this long to get this. Ooh, that
Oh,
was clean. Damn, bro. Howard, bro, he's trying, bro. He's literally doing what we said. He's literally here to prove a point.
yeah.
He's fucking him up on the field.
Oh,
Yo, did he
oh, he lets
just?
him back up.
Oh,
I honestly think that's kind of a dumb move.
bro, he's the underdog, bro. You gotta go for it, brother. You gotta go for it, though. Bro, he's feeling himself, but you gotta, I don't know, man. And now he obviously clear. Oh,
He lets him up.
bro, R has to be careful, bro.
Yeah, I like our striking, but he's trying to counter, but he's just getting caught too much, you know?
If I'm our man, whatever prove point he wanted to prove, it's we understand it, brother. You got it on the feet
I,
now.
I my hot take is I think he's gonna stay on the feet.
Bro, he took a lot of damage. He took a lot
He
of
did,
the
but
thing is, bro, this is unnecessary damage. Like we all know what would happen if he just shoots the takedown, but I feel like yeah, I feel like you might be right.
oh,
No! Oh, nice. Now if you're our, are you gonna are you gonna give him one back? Are you gonna not go for the finish if you get him down?
oh, I don't know if there'll be another chance. Dang,
Holy shit! Yo! Bro, but like this be our, bro.
do we have bed in line to the site?
No. All right, bro. If you could actually pull this off, like if you could genuinely, if you could genuinely upset our bro in the qualifiers and eliminate him, bro, that would be one of the biggest upsets in champion. I think that would be the biggest upset in Champions League history. That would be fucking insane, bro.
You don't think Nam winning the bracket was better than that?
Yeah, but we're talking about a single fight, bro. We're talking about a single matchup. Because
That's
now,
true.
because like, bro, if you actually go through Nom's matchups, who was his biggest genuine biggest victory? And his genuine biggest victory was Trent at in the finals
That's a big
because
win.
yeah, him. But like, bro, what's a bigger upset? Nom beating Trennan or Movlik beating Auer?
I think me beating Oathead.
That is. But that wasn't in the Champions League.
I know. I think Dylan Connor is definitely a choice here, but I think I was going to stay on the feet once again. But this 5-star Connor is absolutely insane in this game.
Can you do it though? Can Movlik pull it off, bro?
Both these guys have great counters. Yeah, I didn't really know a lot about move look, but he's definitely a formidable opponent. I mean, his striking looks very good.
So his striking has always been world class. The thing about Muluk, bro, is like I think he has assistive grappling on or
What?
whatever, like a
That's
regular one.
crazy if
Like
that's true.
he generally has no clue what to do when it comes to the ground. Like Power is one takedown away from winning the entire fight. Like that's that's the problem with Muluk. That's the unfortunate problem with Muluk. But
Yeah,
his striking is fucking amazing. Like it's always been
yeah.
amazing.
But I think Alder's going to finish him right here. But let him off the hook. If he's unassisted, that's honestly crazy. I've never heard of anyone being unassisted.
What's like the default one? I forgot what it is. He's on
It's
default.
hybrid, so it like puts you. You can move to a ground and pound position, a submission, a position, or a get up position, rather than
Yeah,
legacy where you can go to half. You can go
yeah.
to
That well,
like
he's on the default one, not assistive. Like
yeah,
he's on the default one.
that's
He
ass.
still has, but yeah. Oh shit.
I don't even think he can
Oh,
have good grappling unassisted, to be honest.
on UFC 6?
I think it was the same way on UFC 5.
Nah, it was a default in UFC 5.
It was just legacy.
Nah, you had to change it to legacy. I remember I had to
Oh
change
yeah,
mine to legacy.
yeah, I did too. It was the same way. They put you on hybrid to start, unless you change it to legacy and six.
Hmm. Okay.
Damn, left him.
Damn, bro, he got his cat back, bro. 1-1.
He did.
1-1.
And Howard gets to pick the third weight class. So um, my
You have an
imagination is
advantage.
that he goes lightweight and picks Ilya Taporia. When Hours really got
Oh,
to lock in, he uses a 5-star opponent. You see that Tim Ravindra could go to Man City?
what? Really?
Yeah, yeah, 7443.
Which one? The actual one or like one of the other
Yeah, the
countries
retro
one?
one. It's almost 78.3 million.
How much did they say, or are they just in talks?
Nah, it just said offered.
I feel like I feel like Madrid definitely wants to get rid of him though. That red card is gonna cost him too much,
Well, yeah, and I
unfortunately.
feel like they would want to get rid of fucking Tucha Mini after what he did,
That's fucked up. Bro, you fucked though. How you gonna fuck up your teammate like that, bro?
and then not get like any like major repercussions.
Oh, he's got fined 500,000. He makes that in like what,
Yeah,
like fucking a month?
yeah. You
Come
know
on,
that's
bro.
a fucking slap on the wrist. He knocked out fucking Valverde.
And
At
on
least
top of
that's what
that,
people said.
he fucking it was so bad he missed a classical for that, bro. Like
Yeah,
worst possible fucking timing, bro. And they needed him. Like he was genuinely a
yeah.
key part of that game.
Well, I'm like, if you want to get rid of Kevin Vindra, you should get rid of Tucha Mini first. He's obviously a fucking asshole in training.
And then I feel like he also would sell for more. I feel like a lot
Tuchemani
more
over
teams would want
Camavinga?
Chouameni. Yeah, I feel a lot more
I
teams would want
agree.
Chouameni over Camavinga, bro.
I agree. I would say Tuchemani is more like
Versatile.
a better. Yeah, yeah. I was gonna say a better pure midfielder. Because Camavinga is good, but like I would say Tuchemani is probably better.
Mm, that's a tough one, bro. I don't know. Yeah,
But I
I
would
don't
say
know.
Valverde is better than all three, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, no, easily. Nah, yeah,
Yeah,
bro. I'm a Barca fan, bro. There are like a few Madrid players that I can be like, yeah, bro. That's my guy. It's
yeah.
Valverde, bro. Guler
Okay.
and Rodrigo, bro. Like, and Courtois. I fuck with Courtois as well. Like, those,
No, no,
bro. Like,
no Vinny.
nah, bro. I love Vini on the like when he's. Oh, I thought he was gonna get that fucking. No, but when Vini's on the wing, bro, I love how he plays, bro. He reminds me of like Neymar. I love that shit.
Yeah,
But
he almost scored that fucking Travella the other day, and that shit was nasty.
the one he scored against, who was it? It was an important goal. I think it was like either the one to equalize or one to win it. It was an important goal. He scored. I forgot who he was against. Well, he just grabbed that fucking ball half pitch, put that bitch down, dribble past 1-2, fucking cuts back, fucking top bins, bro. That's fucking like, bro, that's crazy. But now he
Yeah,
just
he's
whines
good.
too much, bro. Like he just cries about everything. I don't know. I like him. I like him on the pitch. You just don't like him off the pitch, bro.
Yeah,
Low key glad Rodri saved the football.
yeah. After watching the little grappling sequence, I can't tell if he's on hybrid or not. But I mean, Howard got those transitions hella easily. Oh, oh,
Ooh,
that was nice. Howard wants to fucking land that overhand.
what one's a knockout?
So will the groups be fully done after today, other than losers bracket?
Yep, yep. Just the losers bracket, bro. And I'm genuinely hyped for that losers bracket, bro. Like, it's genuinely some good fights on there, bro.
For
Like,
sure.
already lined up. Let me see if one of them is already confirmed after both of the results we just had right now. So, oh yeah. So we got Draco versus Callum confirmed.
That's a good fight.
Draco versus Callum. But it's genuinely good. That can be a scrap, bro.
It is because Callum's better than he looks. Like, I mean, he was honestly piecing me up, and I mean, his counter striking's very good.
You know, Colum's really nice, bro. On top of that, like I said, he's one of the ones who he was up there with Hughes,
Yeah,
contender event after event. And then Robert will be facing the loser of this as well.
is that the old dude?
Yes, the one who had an Xbox.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. He's not old. He's
Well, his
like young as
profile
fuck,
picture, he
right?
looked old.
I don't know. I don't know. Let me look at his
Yeah,
fucking profile picture. One that I remember wasn't too crazy. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he does look quite interested in that picture. But he's like 20 years old, or like 22. I think he's younger than me. Don't know about how much, but he's younger than me.
I mean, Movlip's head health is way too low. And of course, Howard goes for the takedown. So far, I still have the fastest finish.
And bro, it'll take the group stage to beat it. Like these guys don't really care about fast finishing, man. Telling you, bro,
Yeah,
that match day one group stage is gonna be like a reality check for a lot of fucking players, man.
yeah. I think people just need to actually strike and then be like let me not point fight. Like I think fighting like Randall, and I'm not to diss on Randall, but he's got to completely change his style to like fast paced striking. And like I wouldn't say I have a fast paced striking, but you don't really see me go to the third round very often. I think I went to the third round once with Nam. You know,
Yeah, bro. Like that's the type of fighting that you do. Like I'm telling you, that's we're gonna get you far in this Champions League, and that's how people need to start like fighting. But like
yeah.
you're
Because even if
so
you,
caught up on getting the win. No, don't get me wrong. I feel like strategically, if you're trying to stall out, then great. Because
yeah,
if you're fighting like one of the top eight, and you don't have a high chance of beating them, like go with that mindset. Okay, well if I can't beat them, I'm gonna take them to a decision. I don't lose. No,
yeah.
so it
See,
just depends how you
I
use
just
it.
don't fight like that. You know, life
Mm,
or death, baby.
no matter what.
And no matter what, bro. If I lose, I lose. If I win, I win.
Well, what if you were in a position where you were fighting the top eight? And,
So
ooh, jeez,
that was easy.
power, man.
So if I was fighting the top eight,
That's if you're in your group stage and you're in your group, and then your
uh-huh.
guy like if you don't lose any points, you qualify.
Uh-huh.
But if you lose points, you don't qualify. You're still gonna go out.
Oh hell yeah. I'm fighting the same way every single fight. I ain't changing my style.
Respect, respect. And that's what we love to hear, bro. We need that. We need that mentality in the group stage.
Good performance by Hour, but he looked beatable on the feet. Like he looked good on the feet, but he was beatable.
100%. Yeah, no, he has to improve a lot of things in a very short period of time if he wants to make a deep run. He had a pretty decent run last Champions League, but facing her in your first playoff, that's tough.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. We got Hughes versus Kai, man. Both of these guys. debuting in their Champions League career. Ty, we all know who he is, man. Hughes, a little bit unknown to the newer guys, but every single OG of DSFC knows Hughes, man. He's been around, like I said, ranked for the longest. He has some really big wins. Ty, he's been main event for a few times. We all remember what happened in Mexico. Both of these guys with a chance of making it to their first Champions League tournament. Now, going into this, both of these guys also have like really good ping as well. This is one of the fights that were, kind of like that were like, let me try to like make sure that 'cause a lot of the fights that we had last year, remember, a lot of the people were like, where's this guy from? I tell them where they're from, and they're like, well, yeah, I'm not gonna fight him. So this fight, I was like, you know what? Let me mess these guys up. They have decent ping, so that won't be an issue. And yeah, are you familiar with Hughes besides what I've told you? Bruno?
Uh, absolutely not.
No. What about Kai? Well, I'm sure you're familiar.
Yeah, he's cool. I like him. He always hates on my football team, but he's a cool guy. He's a good bruv, as they say over in the UK.
Oh, without any further introduction, man, it's straight to it.
But as a fighter, I have no idea how he fights.
It's gonna work, come on. It's gonna work, come on.
Oh,
I do like Aljo's character model. His hair looks pretty good, and I like how it like moves.
yeah. I feel like they could do that with other fighters. So who else has like bread or
Matt Frivola, that's my guy. He's got breaks. Brendan Allen, Patty Pimblett, all the white boys.
mm,
Yeah, see, but they got more cornrows rather than like
yeah,
locks.
then bread. Oh, Kyler's
Mm,
good, bro.
he does.
Kyle Gannon looks really good against a big opponent. He's the underdog in this one for sure. Who got that
Round
round?
one. I would say probably Hughes. Oh, based on stats,
Ooh, those stats
I
still
don't
look
know.
the opposite way.
It could be tie, but I would say based off of momentum. Uh, Hughes has the better momentum going in the second round.
Well, that momentum was lost.
Yeah. See, Hughes is definitely losing in the round, but um,
There you go. On the ground. Oh, never mind. Ooh,
oh, oh, nice
ooh,
counter. Damn.
beautiful.
Actually, was clean.
Oh,
Oh,
he
that's
hit
probably
the
it.
finish.
Damn. That was a great
Nice.
finish.
Holy shit. 1-0. High lead.
What a dance by Algernon Sterling.
We're at 1 hour and 20 minutes. Where it looks like we're gonna head to another hour and 40. So yesterday's was an hour and 40. Today's is an hour and 20. I don't know. We might get to the 40 minute mark. And yesterday we had longer fights. It's just that, they were sped up a little bit, but these ones are actually real time and not, edited or anything. 10-9s. What? Damn, so he lost a round.
Told you. His strikes were more damaging.
Hello?
Bilal Muhammad.
Oh God.
Oh my god, bro.
He's just processing what just happened. Oh God. He was the favorite going into this. So this would be an upset if
Dang.
he cannot find a way back to this.
Well, we got the Grim Reaper Chicago fighting, so I think Bilal Muhammad, he runs the streets of the O Block.
It's over.
And it's over, man. Rest in peace, King Von. That was all Bilal Muhammad's fault.
Bilal's goons got him.
Entertaining round one so far.
Yeah. Oh
Ooh. Somehow Ty mates Bilal look entertaining. Oh
no, he's
wow.
out.
I think that's the first time we've ever
No.
seen that one before.
He's done it. Guy is through to the Champions League group stages. Holy shit, bro. Holy shit.
What a performance.
Totally. Yeah, no, he locked in. This was a different Kai, man. I don't know if it was Kai or Hughes that was very different, but Hughes didn't look like how he usually does. And Kai looked really good, man. I feel like he just completely shut him down.
Yeah, he did. Great series.
Quick series as well. 13 minutes. You got a quicker finish than you did, brother. He beat you.
No, mine was quicker.
What?
Yeah, mine was like a minute 30.
Damn. All
Hmm.
right.
Good
Well,
documentary right there.
now we take a look at the group stages of the tournament where we have Kerr, James, Our, and Nick. We have Cass, Bosmer, Guy, and Cub. We got Maxi, Oath, Randall, and Jordan. Trenton, Ian, loser bracket winner still pending, and Buck, man. 16 spots, 15 already confirmed. All ready to go, man. It's finally happening. Finally
Yeah, he looks
happening,
pretty
man.
good.
It looks great, man. What can you tell me about your group, bro? What do you so now your group is official, is fully confirmed. What do you think about the group and how far do you see yourself going?
Well, life or death, that shit's on the line. And I'm putting out for USA against those maple syrup Canadians.
Yeah, bro, you're the only, oh my God, bro. You're the only non-Canadian in the
Yeah,
entire group. Holy shit. Yeah, bro. We got 30%, bro. You got to
like what
pull
Derek
all the
Lewis
way.
said, USA in this hoe.
Hell yeah, bro. But now we got it ready, man. It's finally happening. We have fight nights to go. We have the losers bracket, which I'm gonna show right now. We have the last chance tournament. It's also fully confirmed. We have Nom going off against Tyler. We have Draco against Callum. Hughes against Mate. Robert versus Moblook. Man, this is gonna be an amazing last chance tournament. What can you tell me about this, Jordan?
I think Nom versus Tyler's a good matchup. Hmm. I'm picking Tyler, and then Draco versus Callum. I'm going with Callum. Robert versus Move Look.
Mm.
I'm going with Move Look. And then Hughes versus Matt or Mate. I'm going Hughes. And then Nom versus Callum. Think I'm gonna pick Callum. And then
Yo, you got
Move Look
Callum
over
beating
Hughes.
Nom, bro.
Yeah, Move Look over Hughes. I'm gonna go with. And then I'm gonna do Move Look beating Callum in the finals.
Those are insane predictions. Yeah, but we're gonna post those in the main page, bro. That's insane predictions. Holy shit.
They call me the Misfits Mac.
Oh my God. No, but we got a crazy lesson, man. There's one more spot in the group stages. So whoever wins this will get that extra spot. Somebody will return to the Champions League. But unfortunately, this also means this is where people start to get eliminated. This is where people officially, if they lose here, they are truly out of the Champions League. So good luck to everybody who's gonna be in it. That's gonna wrap it up for me. Gordon, you have anything to say before we head out?
Good luck. That's all I gotta say, man.
All right, man. Well, that's gonna wrap it up. Today was live. We did not pre-record this, so shout out, and we actually had a great ping the entire time, so that was actually amazing. So shout out AT&T. All right, man. All right, we're out.
Peace.